Alright, let's just face it, we all miss the big lug. While he was kind of a jerk in the first, well, actually all of Naruto, save the ending in Boruto, it's still hard to believe that he's actually gone. But is he really gone for good? Welcome to the Amagi. Before we begin, we publish a new video every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. We've noticed that a lot of people that are watching our videos aren't necessarily subscribed to the channel. We understand that YouTube does do a very good job at recommending what you want to watch, but if you don't want to miss a video and if you want to support the Amagi, make sure you click that subscribe button. Thanks so much. The Amagi's reach stretches beyond just this channel, so if you're a fan of us, please consider subscribing to our other channels and following us on all of our social media. Help us reach our goal of passing 100,000 followers on all of our accounts by the end of the year. For those who were living under a rock, Kurama is dead. You see, in the Ishiki arc, Kawaki had escaped from Ishiki Otsutsuki, Jigen at the time, and had settled in Konoha, living with Naruto and friends. Jigen began to set up sneaky ways to retrieve Kawaki so that he could use him as a vessel to contain himself, as Jigen was barely suitable. However, Jiraiya's clone, Koji Kashin, shows up and forces Ishiki to take his true form, something that Jigen's body didn't have the ability to truly handle, so the clock started ticking until the death of Ishiki. It was estimated that he had 3 days, so Ishiki decided to throw caution to the wind and launch an immediate attack on Konoha, with which he would threaten to go full pain and destroy everything unless Kawaki was brought to him. Of course, Naruto was having none of this and decided to fight Ishiki. During this fight, it was obvious that Ishiki was not something Naruto or Sasuke could really handle alone, so Naruto decided that he would break glass in case of emergency and utilize a new ass-pull transformation known as Baryon mode. Baryon mode is an interesting form that is the result of Naruto and Kurama burning their chakra as raw materials to form a new type of energy. Now, a baryon is a constituent of 3 quarks. A quark is a sort of subatomic particle that when combined can create other particles such as protons and electrons. This makes baryon mode a form based around nuclear fusion, after which the form is named. This, however, causes one's lifespan to be shortened as it consumes the chakra of anyone involved, including others. And so, when Naruto utilized this form against Ishiki, he actually consumed most of those 3 days just in the few times he touched Ishiki. So Ishiki began to die a little early. He still outlasted Naruto in battle, which is why he could use him as a hostage to force Kawaki out. But to his surprise, Kawaki had learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu and disappeared in the cruelest psych in world history. Ishiki would perish and Naruto would be left there unconscious. There are still many questions I have to ask about Baryon mode, such as how much time was shaved off of Naruto's life? If merely touching Ishiki for a few moments shaved off 3 days, how much more would actual movement and holding the form burn off? Maybe it doesn't mean much, as Naruto is an Uzumaki. They're notorious for living a long time due to their deep well of chakra, but I'm still curious about it. Anyway, Naruto met with Kurama in his subconscious, where the two sort of reminisce about their long history, even if troubled. Naruto expects to die, and the audience is left in suspense, thinking he will too. But that's when Kurama drops the bombshell. Kurama is the one who will die, not Naruto. We watch with tear-stained faces as our favorite fluffy demon fox turns to smoke and goes to fox heaven. That actually makes me wonder how Naruto survived. You know, a Jinchuriki, after having the beast sealed inside of them, becomes dependent upon it to remain alive. So I would naturally assume that Naruto would die anyway, right? Wrong. Naruto survives. How? Who knows? Maybe Kurama left a vestige of himself behind. If so, that opens a whole other can of beans for us. But the biggest question of all is, will Kurama ever come back? Who cares about Naruto and Sasuke? Kill them off. Give me my big fox. So, right quick, I want to cover a few ideas that maybe tell us if Kurama will come back, or at least if he can come back at some point down the road. Theory number 1, reconstitution. Believe it or not, Kurama isn't the first tailed beast to ever kick the bucket. Isobu got his bucket kicked, not just once, but twice. The first time was when Rin Nohara was captured by the shinobi of the Hidden Mist. In an effort to cause mass destruction to the leaf, and because Madara was just feeling particularly evil that day, the beast was sealed inside of her, and she allowed Kakashi to kill her in an effort to save the village. This also happened to be the reason why Obito turned to the dark side, so basically Madara set the entirety of the series in motion with this. The second time Isobu died was because he was sealed inside of Yagura and Yagura was killed. You see, Yagura, that infamous bad kid that just so happened to basically be the president of the Hidden Mist, was under a genjutsu cast by Obito, which caused him to do a bunch of rotten stuff. It was believed that he was under someone else's control, and so Ao, possessing a stolen Byakugan, dispelled the genjutsu, killing Yagura. It's possible that this also let Isobu out to roam free, which perhaps is how Yagura died. But I don't believe there's any record of Isobu rampaging at the death of Yagura, so I assume he died too. But as we can see, Isobu has resurrected before as well. Does this mean that Kurama could do it too? Well, honestly, I'm not sure. You see, tailed beasts are chakra monsters. They're made of it. When Isobu died, his chakra wasn't destroyed, but instead just released, and it took him some time to reconstitute. Kurama, on the other hand, burned it all up. So in all honesty, it's possible that Kurama actually burned it all away and can't reconstitute. But then again, I don't write the rules. I don't know how long it takes for a tailed beast to resurrect, but one would think that it would have happened by the time 2 Blue Vortex begins, and we've got no mention of it yet. So this theory, while still possible, seems slightly unlikely. Theory number 2, a vestige remains. This theory was one I slightly touched upon a little earlier. It indicates that Naruto only survived the loss of his tailed beast because a small vestige remains within him. If this is true, this means Kurama still has a little bit of his energy left, and if that energy is fostered, perhaps it could be used to sort of regenerate Kurama on a smaller chibi level, which technically nerfs him enough for 2 Blue Vortex so that he doesn't take the spotlight, but leaves him alive for us to enjoy. And if he ends up as a chibi shoulder pet like Nue, it would be adorable all the same. But this vestige doesn't have to just be inside of Naruto, it can be from anywhere. Sora in the 12 Guardian Ninja arc has some of Kurama's power. Yes, I know that this was a filler arc, but I don't really think that matters to Kishimoto-sensei. Kishimoto has already canonized many things previously considered to be non-canon, such as the Blood Prison movie, and much of the Boruto anime is considered to be filler, yet is also considered canon in the manga. So who knows, maybe Sora is canon too. Perhaps the energy could be in others as well. We remember that Naruto possesses a small fraction of all other tailed beast chakra, and maybe there's that too. It also could be explained that these other tailed beast vestiges within Naruto is how he survived the loss of Kurama, but I like to keep my options open. Theory 3, they could create a new Kurama. This one isn't too far-fetched. Kurama was formed when Hagoromo split all of the chakra from the Ten Tails and formed 9 different beasts, one of which was Kurama. All it would really take to recreate him is for our heroes to split the chakra of the Kara Ten Tails Code is currently using to create not only a new Kurama, but also another set of tailed beasts entirely, which could offer a buff to all the other tailed beasts and make them important again. The above are just a few ways I would consider bringing Kurama back to life. It's plausible ways that are already known to exist within the Naruto universe as they've been used before. The first theory with Isobu, the second with Nue, although I suppose Nue isn't technically a true tailed beast, and the last one proven by Hagoromo himself. That's what I would do if I wanted to bring Kurama back. But the issue with this is that Kishimoto-sensei may not want to bring Kurama back. Why else would he nerf Naruto by killing Kurama in the first place, or nerf Sasuke by having Boruto cut out his Rinnegan, something I still think is kinda stupid. I mean, for real. Bro has an ability called the Menotejikara that lets him switch places with whatever he sees, and he's proven that he can react to things at light speeds. Boruto's daggers should have been small potatoes, and yet he just didn't activate it. So Sasuke losing his Rinnegan was just a cheap explanation as to how they could nerf both Naruto and Sasuke in the same story, but alas, I'm starting to rant. The truth is, Kurama was killed off because he wasn't needed anymore. That's just how it is. It hurts, but it's true. Rest in spaghetti, never forget. Until next time, peace out.
Did you enjoy our video? Well, then be sure to check out these other great videos from the Amagi, and make sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.